Everyone, welcome back to our channel. I'm wishing everyone a day full of Christ's grace. In order to keep up with the most recent information, we hope you enjoy this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Take a trip with us and watch this film through to the conclusion. Through the lives and visions of the Virgin Mary and Saint Faustina Kowalska, the faithful are being invited to pay attention to the heavenly teachings that have been revealed amid the chaos and uncertainty of the world. Rich in spiritual meaning, these teachings provide humanity direction and hope in the midst of an unprecedented period of adversity, such as social turmoil, natural disasters, and spiritual crises. These revelations tell a story of deep spiritual preparation, encouraging believers to deepen their faith, put their faith in God's kindness, and be on guard against upcoming tribulations. Known as the Apostle of Divine Love, Saint Faustina Kowalska was a Polish nun whose life was characterized by profound spiritual encounters and a steadfast dedication to sharing the good news of God's boundless love. Her deep revelations and spiritual experiences with Jesus Christ have become central to contemporary Catholic devotion. Faustina endured both physical and spiritual agony throughout her life. She suffered from serious ailments such as tuberculosis, which finally took her life at the young age of 33. But it was because of these hardships that she became close to Jesus, who gave her the responsibility of sharing the good news of divine mercy with everyone. The image of divine mercy, which shows Jesus with rays of red and white light extending from his heart, representing the blood and water that spilled from his side at the crucifixion, was one of the most important revelations she received. This picture has grown to be a potent representation of God's forgiveness and love, together with the chaplet of divine mercy. Additionally, Jesus gave Faustina instructions to spread the word about the Feast of Divine Mercy, which is observed on the first Sunday following Easter, as a day of grace for everyone who asks for it. Faustina's journal, which documents her spiritual development and the teachings she received, is now regarded as a spiritual gem that provides significant understanding of the character of God's mercy and the significance of having faith in His heavenly love. According to her writings, if one goes to God in repentance, no sin is too big to be pardoned. This message of forgiveness and optimism is especially pertinent in the modern world, when a lot of people suffer from feelings of worthlessness, despair, and guilt. The lessons of the Virgin Mary become even more urgent as the world struggles with several challenges. Mary has issued warnings about the situation of the world through her apparitions, especially those in Medjugorje, calling on people to turn back to God and get ready for the difficulties that lie ahead. Among these warnings are forecasts of a strange plague, international conflicts, and natural disasters that will affect a number of nations, including the United States, Austria, Turkey, Guatemala, Mexico, Costa Rica, and Argentina. Mary emphasizes the importance of repentance and spiritual preparedness in her teachings. She exhorts the faithful to live in a state of grace and to increase the intensity of their prayers, especially through the Rosary. The purpose of these difficult times, according to the Virgin Mary, is to awaken people to the truth of God's justice and kindness rather than to arouse fear. She reassures the faithful that throughout these trying times, those who stay close to God and heed her advice will be protected by God. The significance of the Eucharist, sacramentals, and the invocation of Saint Michael the Archangel are major themes in Mary's teachings. It is said that these spiritual tools are necessary for protecting oneself against the powers of evil and the impending disasters. The bread of life that nourishes and strengthens the soul against spiritual assaults is the Eucharist, which is the actual presence of Jesus Christ. Because the Eucharist is a potent source of grace and protection, Mary exhorts the faithful to partake of it regularly and with a clean heart. Sacramentals like holy water, scapulars, and blessed metals are also highlighted as crucial tools for spiritual protection. When used with faith, these items act as concrete reminders of God's existence and a way to call upon His protection. In particular, the rosary is emphasized as a potent tool against evil that can calm distressed hearts and households. Invoking Saint Michael the Archangel, the guardian against the powers of evil, is another instruction given to the faithful by the Virgin Mary. In the spiritual conflict that is escalating in the modern world, Saint Michael's position as a protector of the Church and the faithful is crucial. It is advised that families and homes be consecrated to Saint Michael in order to guarantee heavenly protection from the growing power of evil. Mary's teachings encourage a fresh dedication to altruism, humility, and service to others in addition to spiritual readiness. Because they embody God's love and the lessons of the gospel, these qualities become even more crucial at times of crisis. Charitable deeds are promoted as a way to advance one's spiritual development in addition to helping people in need. Mary highlights that the faithful can become closer to God and deeply experience His grace by helping others, particularly the underprivileged and suffering. This call to charity encompasses more than just giving money. It also involves praying, consoling, and demonstrating empathy for people in need. Another important topic in Mary's teachings is humility. Since God is the source of true strength, she exhorts the faithful to give up their arrogance and independence. Believers can better align themselves with God's will and become more open to His guidance by developing humility. The necessity of spiritual awareness and repentance is emphasized throughout these revelations. The teachings of the Virgin Mary serve as a call to action, imploring the faithful to hold fast to their faith in God and to be ready for the challenges that lie ahead. Regular prayer, partaking in the sacraments, and a dedication to leading a life that embodies the gospel's teachings are all components of this spiritual vigilance. Mary's teachings serve as a reminder of God's boundless kindness in addition to serving as cautions. She gives the faithful comfort in knowing that God's love is always there and that anyone who seeks it out can always find it. Believers are inspired to hold fast to their faith and have faith in God's purpose by this assurance of divine mercy. The teachings of Saint Faustina and the Virgin Mary provide a root of hope and spiritual rejuvenation as the world confronts an uncertain future. They encourage the faithful to strengthen their bond with God, put their faith and courage in His mercy, and get ready for the hardships that lie ahead. Believers are urged to embrace this divine mission by acting with compassion and charity toward others, staying firm in prayer, and using the spiritual resources the Church offers to safeguard themselves and their loved ones. The faithful can confidently face the upcoming trials by heeding the counsel of these celestial communications, knowing that God's protection and mercy are at their side. The protective presence of the Virgin Mary throughout these trying times serves as a reminder that God's compassion and mercy are always bigger than any difficulties. The faithful are encouraged to answer this call with open hearts, believing in God's plan, and making an effort to live lives that show the world His mercy and love. I appreciate you joining me on this adventure. This investigation is significant and powerful because of your participation and presence. May the shared tales of our human experience inspire and uplift you until the next time.